how could you not love Khamzat Chimaev just living up to the full expectation? Literally one punch when he knocked out Gerard Merchart. I mean, how could you not be impressed with this kid?
Holy
He's
shit, yeah.
doing things that haven't been done before in the UFC. How quickly he's turning around. If you look at the ratio of strikes he's landed versus strikes that have connected with himself, it's off the charts.
I saw the comment on YouTube today, actually, like, holy cow, it's right. They basically said, this guy has more UFC bonuses than missed strikes. I'm like, yeah, it's 3-1. This
Yeah.
is stupid, crazy. Yeah, I'm like,
It's crazy because like he's got this very people are calling him like the evil Habib.
yeah,
He's got this very sinister style where he's kind of soft spoken, I will smash you, I will break you type mentality, and he backs it up. So that's where I have to start if we're going to go through that fight card. He backs it up. To me, he's the star. He's the gem. Absolutely love that. I was extremely impressed with someone like Randy Costa. He was like the
hmm
third fight. It was on the prelims. That leg kick or the head kick KO, super impressive.
yeah. I want to ask one more question on Chimaev because yeah, as everyone, I'm very curious about the guy. One thing I also find very interesting is the Dana's comments that hey, he's never seen anyone like him, and in the past those comments were reserved for Conor,
Yes.
and now I'm like, oh, okay, this is interesting. And do you think he would be as marketable as Conor, given he's not that big of a promoter?
So it's fascinating. I don't think there's ever going to be another Conor McGregor. The same way I say for the sport of basketball, my first love, Michael Jordan, the Bulls. There's never going to be another Michael Jordan. I think what Conor McGregor did for the sport, how he revolutionized it, and then how he was able to cross over to boxing and fight the biggest name in boxing and Floyd Mayweather. The way Conor was able to sell tickets and get an entire country behind him, like that was unprecedented what he did, and it carried over. And now he hasn't been fighting, right? I mean, his last fight, he made that appearance against Donald Cowboy Cerrone to kick off the year in that UFC pay-per-view card in January. And obviously, he hasn't been active the past few years, but a lot of people, especially the fans, are like, oh, he's the next Conor. Oh, this reminds me of
Mm-hmm.
Conor McGregor. That's legacy. That's something that you can't replicate. And I think that's the weight that he carries, and the trash talk that Conor had, the entertainment. I don't think we'll ever see that quick wit
Mm-hmm.
type
Yeah,
of personality. I
yeah.
mean, I don't think that's in Chimaev's nature to do it. He's got his own personality and background. I think what the legacy Chimaev is obviously going to be able to do is obviously with what he does in the cage and how he conducts himself. I think it was huge that he was able to get the visas to come to the United States. And now it's kind of anticlimactic in a way because this guy deserves to sell out arenas and we can't have any fans to really
Oh,
see
yeah,
him, and
that's a
we
good
can't
point.
see how he would react to the electricity of the crowd. So that's doing him a disservice in a way, but he certainly has all the capabilities to carve his own lane as one of the all-time great. Oh man, we're saying this so early, but look, if you continue on this trajectory and you take down names and you get titles in two different weight classes like Conor McGregor, you certainly are carving out your legacy as one of the all-time greats in this sport. And not saying that's what he's going to do, but if he continues down this path and he wants to fight at welterweight and middleweight and he gets titles in both those weight classes, which is a very, very tall task, I might say, then we can have that conversation.